Everyone, Kyle Meinke here from MLive.com, joined by Justin Rogers. Season finale on tap Sunday for the Lions, taking a trip to Soldier Field to play the Bears in a game that means very little to anybody unless you care about who is in the cellar of the NFC North or you're Jim Caldwell. Who do you got in this game, Justin?
The Bears IR squad. That's the best team.
Pretty good team.
No, I think that's the difference of this game is Chicago's just down so many offensive weapons from Alshon Jeffries to Martellus Bennett. Kevin White, rookie, has not played all year. I just don't see how they're going to move the ball consistently, so I'm taking Detroit to win their third in a row in the Windy City.
Yeah, I got 28-27 Lions winning. I just think the Bears the Lions have played better in the second half than what the Bears have.
Absolutely.
And I give the Bears a lot of credit for playing as well as they have, considering basically have one or maybe two hands behind their back with all the injuries they have, particularly on the offensive side of the ball. Alshon Jeffrey's gone, Kevin White, Bennett, any number of guys, and they've lost a couple more this week. The Lions, they played better on both sides of the ball. I think their defense will be too much for the Bears' offense and what's left of it. And even the offense, Matthew Stafford's played better. If the weather's an issue, their running game has played better, and the Bears are awful against the run, one of the worst in the league. They've allowed more than 4 yards per carry against 12 of the 15 opponents, and that actually includes the first game against the Lions in Week 6, when the Lions were the worst rushing team in the league. You couldn't rush at anyone, but they eclipsed 100 yards against the Bears. I like the Lions in this game. I think they're too much for the Bears.
Yeah, it's weird with the Bears. They've allowed an average of 4.5 yards per carry, but one of the lowest in terms of explosive plays allowed. Only 5 carries of 20 yards or more. It means they're losing at the line of scrimmage consistently, getting blown off the ball. Line's been running well behind the right side of their line in particular. Manny Ramirez probably gets the start at center. I feel he's a better run blocker than Travis Swanson, so that matchup should continue to work in the Lions' favor. Matthew Stafford hasn't been great in Chicago, but he's been great in the second half. I think those numbers will kind of balance out in this game, but still good enough to get the victory.
Kind of an odd situation, isn't it, to lose your starting center and actually upgrade the position, which I think the position the Lions are in. We both have been big fans of Manny this year. He's played pretty well. Swanson has struggled. I think he was 33rd according to Pro Football Focus. It's not necessarily gospel, but it does show that he's had his struggles this year. I thought Manny was pretty good when he was in there. Obviously, in a game like this where there's nothing really to play for, the overarching storyline, something to watch is the fate of Jim Caldwell, some of his players. That'll be the big storyline coming out of this game. I'm not sure if this particular game will make or break Caldwell's tenure, but if he wins this game, he has a very strong case, I think, to return in 2016. Not that I would do it, but he would have a case for the Fords to bring him back at 6-2 in the second half, and that includes the fluky thing against the Packers. And you win 6 of your last 8 down the stretch. He'd be the winningest coach in terms of winning percentage. He'd have a lot of things going for him. I think at that point, a return from Jim Caldwell with a win against Chicago would be better than 50-50.
Yeah, I would almost go as far as to say I would expect it, given with the timing of the general manager hiring, probably taking some of the better coaching candidates off the table, the winning percentage, and then the strong finish. You can't do much better than 7-1, which is what they should have been. Take away the Green Bay game. They blew out a couple opponents during that stretch. Just played really good football, even though the quality of opponents wasn't always that great. They did what they could.
That's what we got for today. Season finale. Finally put this 2015 season to bed and begin 2016 on Monday. For Justin Rogers, I'm Kyle Meinke. We are MLive. Keep it right here.